Fawlty Towers was a British television sitcom written by John Cleese and Connie Booth, originally broadcast on BBC Two in 1975 and 1979. Two series of 6 episodes each were made. If you are unsure of who John Cleese is, I could do an entire documentary on him alone if there is a demand for it. Demand it if you're interested. However, Connie Booth is an American actress and writer. She has appeared in several British television programs and films, including her role as Polly Sherman on BBC Two's Fawlty Towers, which she co-wrote with her then-husband John Cleese. In 1995, she quit acting and worked as a psychotherapist until her retirement. Directed by John Howard Davies, Bob Spires. John Howard Davies passed away the 22nd of August 2011. He was an English director, producer, and former child actor. Davies played a key role in British television comedy across 4 decades. He either directed or produced many shows you've likely heard of, including The Benny Hill Show, Monty Python's Flying Circus, Not the 9 O'Clock News, Blackadder, and even, yes, Mr. Bean, and was also responsible for ending Benny Hill's television career in the late 1980s. Robert Alexander Spires sadly left us the 8th of December 2008, but he was a Scottish television comedy director and producer. Most notably, he won 2 British Academy Television Awards for Fawlty Towers and Absolutely Fabulous. He also directed the film Spice World 1997. You can bet that this show was in great hands. But what was it about? The series is set in Fawlty Towers, a fictional hotel in the English seaside town of Torquay in Devon. The plots center on the tense, rude, and put-upon owner Basil Fawlty, Cleese, his bossy wife Sybil, Prunella Scales, the sensible chambermaid Polly Booth, who often is the peacemaker and voice of reason, and the hapless and English-challenged Spanish waiter Manuel Andrew Sachs. They show their attempts to run the hotel amidst farcical situations and an array of demanding and eccentric guests and tradespeople. The idea of the show came from Cleese after he stayed at the Glen Eagles Hotel in Torquay, Devon in 1970, along with the rest of the Monty Python troupe, where he encountered the eccentric hotel owner Donald Sinclair. Stuffy and snobbish Sinclair treated guests as though they were a hindrance to his running of the hotel. A waitress who worked for him stated it was as if he didn't want the guests to be there. Sinclair was the inspiration for Cleese's character Basil Fawlty. Now, before I obviously just copy and paste the entire Wikipedia article here for my artificial intelligence to explain to you, I'm not gonna do that, by the way. I want to make sure you are aware that I'm not going to spoil anything of the show. If you want spoilers, just watch the show long. If you are looking for it, you are able to stream Fawlty Towers by renting or purchasing on Amazon as of this video being made. I'll link in the description. Definitely worth the watch if you haven't seen it. The humor has been criticized, as fans of the original show aren't sure, with many fearing the slapstick humor will fail to impress 21st century audiences. The show was remade in the US 3 times, in 1979 as Chateau Snavely, link below, in 1983 as Amanda's, link below, and in 1999 as Pain, but all failed. In 2009, John Cleese said that there would never be another episode of the show. As of 2024, we will have to see what the future holds, but the last thing said about this appears to be an article published a year ago that states the following. John Cleese is set to reboot his much-loved comedy series Fawlty Towers. The actor and writer will team up with daughter Camilla Cleese, with the pair both set to write and star. The new series will explore how Cleese's over-the-top, cynical, and misanthropic Basil Fawlty navigates the modern world. According to early information, with the plot focusing on his relationship with his daughter as they manage a boutique hotel together. The Cleeses are working with filmmaker Rob Reiner and his team at Castle Rock. John Cleese called a first meeting there one of the best creative sessions I can remember. We can only hope, but definitely check the show or shows out in the meantime. Thanks for watching.